What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of AMS Movie Reviews. I am Adrian Michael Soto, and today's movie review is on a film that came out last year during Oscar season. This is The Fabelmans, and it is starring Michelle Williams, Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, Gabriel LaBelle, and Judd Hirsch, directed by Steven Spielberg, and it is a semi-autobiographical film based on Steven Spielberg's life. And before I kind of get my feelings of it, this is a film, if you love filmmaking in general or the art of filmmaking, this is something that you may enjoy. Besides the film itself, before I go into detail, out of many film directors out there, I have enjoyed Steven Spielberg's work, all of the stuff that he's done, and this was one of those that's interesting to say the least. And basically, the premise of this is a young boy by the name of Sammy Fabelman goes to see a film at the time, and that film he sees a particular scene, and that kind of drives him into pushing him into wanting to make movies. And his mother is the one who helps him or guides him to pursue that passion of making movies. And overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed it due to the fact of just my love for how movies are made and how they're done. And you kind of get the gist of Steven Spielberg getting ideas or stuff of what was to come later on down his career, like Saving Private Ryan, Jaws, Jurassic Park, E.T. A lot of those classic films he's done and created. And it's very heartfelt. It deals with family and the ups and downs and relationships of family. And as all of our stories are different, and I would have assumed this is kind of how the gist of Steven Spielberg's life was. He continued to pursue his passion, which would later on become his infamous career, and go on to make several, just a list of iconic movies. And kind of just going off of, I usually share this on social media. My take is it's basically it's one of those of just pursuing your passion. And yes, there's moments where as it says, his mother helps him or guides him to pursue his passion, but his father kind of wants him to work and just do a normal thing and just work a 9 to 5 kind of job. And to each their own. Yes, we all have to make a living. We all have to just support the people around us and our families. And this is kind of how the character in this movie goes through. He'll meet like his uncle, played by Judd Hirsch, who gives him a kind of a spiel of, I won't go into the detail, but you have the passion for art. And just his speech alone kind of hit me in a way, because the ups and downs of what he deals with, and the young character, young actor that plays a version of Steven Spielberg, it just seemed personal to me, because what's led up to what I've tried to do in my life or redirect my life will hopefully lead to that career of the passion of my love for film, my me becoming a creator of film or entertainment. And I saw like those similarities, those ideals of what it takes. And also just it's very moving, very inspiring. And like I said, If you're not into the art of filmmaking, or films in general, then that's totally fine. But I'd say you could see this as a coming of age movie, and overall, just very awe inspiring. And I enjoyed it from start to end. And obviously, we know what's to come of Steven Spielberg. And as you're watching in the movie, as I stated earlier, you kind of get the gist of, because when these directors try to make original ideas from their experiences, and throughout the film this film, he has different moments in his life of experiences and situations that he faces, so I can kind of see how he got certain things to lead up to popular films later on in his career. But this is going to be a non-spoiler. If you all are interested in it, or if you all have seen it, let me know what was your thoughts on it. Worth the watch. Rented it at home. I never was able to chance to see it in theaters. Highly recommend it to my film fanatics, creators. If you're not a creator of the film content, but just a creator in general, this kind of is an inspiring sort of film, and it worked for me. I'm gonna definitely give this one a 7 out of no, sorry, no, not 7, a 9 out of 10, and just one of I'd say one of his man, it just left me speechless because there's some things I want to share with you all, but I'll let you all decide to watch it when you want to watch it. And yes, The Fabelmans, directed by Mr. Steven Spielberg, just a all around wonderful film that is something worth the watch. This has been AMS Movie Reviews. Thank you all guys for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye for now.